Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Shani and I am the Nostalgic Owl. And today I have a what sold for you. This is gonna be everything that sold for me July 1st through July 7th. So that is a Monday through a Sunday. That's kind of how I do my what solds and how I keep track of my weeks. And it was a better week. If you're a reseller, how was your weeks? I know some of you guys are just killing it. Which is amazing. It has been slow for me, but yeah, so it's picked up. So that's been a blessing. It's kind of funny. I posted my last what sold on last Tuesday and I was just frustrated and, you know, I was just having one of those weeks, and I think I talked about it. And the minute I stopped recording, I started getting sales that day. And I was like, okay, like this is definitely picking up for me. So this week, it's been a little bit slower again, but I have also been on call. So for those that don't know, I'm a full-time on-call nurse. So I am a part-time reseller, very part-time reseller, and I really I could spend a lot more time on it, but I struggle with, you know, I do want some freedom to just do nothing sometimes. And so anyway, yeah, I'm getting there. It would be amazing if I could maybe quit my full-time job one day and focus on this, but for right now I just can't do that. So let's get started. I had 14 sales, and let me go back. I have my calendar here because I forgot to tell you guys about a sale last week. And so last week, June 24th through the 30th, on my last what sold, we talked about I only had 6 sales for the week, and that actually was 7 sales. So my total last week net profit was $130.89. I had told you guys $116. So I am going to show you, because if you're a reseller, before I even started YouTube, my favorite videos were the what sold, because I wanted to see what was actually selling. There, you can watch a lot of haul videos and get ideas, but what sold videos are my favorite, even still, because I want to see what other people are actually selling. So I had an Etsy sale. I totally forgot I had an Etsy sale. So this is a lot of 4. I put vintage lot of hot pads, pot holders, woven, rattan, raffia, wicker, straw. I maybe put boho in there, trivets. And so I bought 3 of them at one place, and I had bought 1 at another place for like a quarter. And this is what I do when I buy. When I see things like this that I know will sell in a group, I will typically buy them, and then I will group them together in a lot to sell them. And so, excuse me. Oh. Sorry, I'm a yawner today. So that's exactly what I did on this lot. I bought 1 and I had it in my pile. And then I ended up finding 3 more together, I think at a garage sale, possibly. But my cost of goods on this was $1.75. I sold them on Etsy. So after fees and shipping and everything, my profit was $14.69. So these will sell. I wouldn't spend a ton on them. But you know, I bought the 1 for like a quarter, and then I bought the other 3 together. So if you can get them relatively cheap, the people buy these, they kind of collect them, and they will put them up on their wall, and it looks really cool actually. But anyway, I didn't want to not tell you guys about that sale because I totally bypassed putting that on my last what sold. So there's that. So this week I had 14 sales. So I doubled my sales. On Monday, July 1st, I had 0. So I was like, okay, another creeper week. And then, like I said, Tuesday, I did my video, I got off, and then all of a sudden I started making sales. And so I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7 sales last Tuesday, 7. So my first sale was a Poshmark. It was this Free People new with tag, Moonlight Ocean Maxi. It was new with tag. My cost of goods, I got this recently on June 20th. I paid $7.50. I'm trying to think where I bought this at. But wherever I bought this, where did I buy this? So I got it home. I was super excited about it. I got it home and I'm just gonna yawn. It's been one of those weeks, guys, where I've been blessed with my job. I've been on call at night, but sometimes I don't, even if I don't get calls, I don't sleep well. And so that's kind of half of the battle being an on-call nurse. So anyway, I apologize. I am yawning. I did not get enough sleep last night. So it's been one of those days. So I can't remember where I got this, darn it. But I got it home, I put it on my mannequin, and I was like, hold up, wait a second. There was some flaws on it. And it was like whoever was getting it out of the shipment box was pulling on it, and it was caught on something. And so it had some issues. Not a lot. It was on the back, lower back of the dress. And really, you couldn't see it until you were inspecting it because there was so much flowy fabric. But either or, I could have made more if it would have been in immaculate condition, but it wasn't. So it sold on Poshmark, and I believe I accepted an offer of, I think I posted it for $60. I accepted an offer of $51. I was happy with it. I had received a message on eBay and it said 30. That was all. And so I was assuming they were asking if I would take 30. I said, no, sorry, I will not. And then it was like a couple days later, I got the offer. I was super excited. It was going to a mama-to-be, and she thanked me so much for taking her offer. And she said, I'm going to wear this for my maternity shoot. So, anyway, I was excited that, it's going to be loved regardless of its flaws. So, after everything's said and done, my profit was $33.30. So that was, on Poshmark. And that's exciting because Poshmark I've been frustrated with. I had 2 Poshmark sales this week. And so we'll get to the other one later, but the rest of these this day, 6 sales were on eBay. So all of a sudden I had offers of lots. So the first 2, this girl, I was sending out offers, and she responded and said, I'm interested in 2 of your items. Will you combine shipping? And I said, of course I will. Sometimes you're able to put the shipping together and then send them an invoice, but for some reason it was making her pay. So I said, if you don't mind, just pay and I will reimburse you the overage of shipping cost. And I did, because I wish I could stop yawning. So yes, I was able to ship this together, and I'm pretty sure I just credited her the shorts shipping back because it was able to all ship at one price. So the first lot was this horny toed khaki shorts, 5-inch inseam, size 10. I have had these I got it my last trip to the Goodwill outlet on January the 3rd. That's how long it's been since I've been able to go. I don't know if I told you, the closest one to me got taken out by a tornado in Arkansas. So it's very, very sad. I need to look to see if they've made any changes or moved somewhere else. I think they were in like a temporary permanent shutdown. They didn't know what they were going to do, but regardless, I paid $1.39. Ornitoad is now called Toad & Co., but it used to be called Horny Toad, and there is a following on their clothing. I, however, have had these since January, and they have just sat. I did have washers on these, but they did just set. But I sent her an offer of $8, and she took it, and so I made $5.57 on those. She also lotted this Veragama Stella Manel black leather boots, ankle boots. They were size 38, which is a size 8, made in Italy. I got these at a garage sale for $1.50. And anytime you find good leather boots or good leather heels, and if it says made in Italy, kind of do your research because it's probably pretty good. So I looked up these, and let me see because I only have what I made. So yeah, these sold for $26. And so like I had said, she's already given me, she left positive feedback, so I need to give her some feedback. But so anyway, she lauded them. I was super happy to see them both go. I recently bought these, like they were in a recent haul. So I made $22.99 off of the shoes. And so together, I made about $29. So that was a good lot. The next lot that sold that same morning or day were these 2 vintage scarves. Now, I've had these scarves since February. I paid 56 cents each for these. I got them at Bag of Bargain, and that is one of my local thrift stores where you go in and you can put whatever it is in a Walmart bag for $10. And so I'm always looking for things like this. I can cram in the sides of the bag to bring down my cost of goods. So when I averaged out this day, I had 56 cents in each of these. The first was a vintage Vera Newman scarf, square split tie-on, 17 inches. And the other one was a vintage Kenzo Karat, I think is how you say it, bandeau scarf. I'm gonna try and put both of the pictures up, but I really feel like if you have a scarf, it's really good to show how someone can use it in your pictures. Don't just lay it down on a table. Try and take good pictures of it. Now the big square ones, I usually do like a good, it laid out flat. But for something like these, it's kind of the way you can style the scarf that I think helps sell it. So anyway, a girl came in, she bought both of these, like boom, boom. Now I have a coupon in my store that's an extra 20% off. She did not ask me to combine shipping. She just bought them. And so I did refund her a shipping cost, and I sent her a little message like, thank you so much. I super appreciate your order, especially, being a repeat customer. Here's, shipping back on one of the items because I was able to ship these together for the price of one. So anyway, after everything's said and done, even after I refunded her, I made $9.99 off of the Vera Newman, and I made $10.20 off of the other one. So I thought that was good. So like, I love it when I get offers on lots and people that come in and they know what they want and they're just like, bling, bling. They just start purchasing. Like, that's my favorite. So anyway, so I was so excited, you guys, just because, you know, it is my goal to eventually have 3 consistent sales every day. And so I was thinking at the end of this day, I was like, oh man, this, like, my heart just feels good right now. Cause, you know, it's just, I've been listing and trying to get my accounts back and going since I had to, you know, I kind of shut it down while we were packing and moving and everything. So it was a good day for me. Next is this vintage felt sequin puffy Christmas ornaments, handmade lot, Busilla, and that, I think it's how you say it, Busilla, I think it's Busilla. But if you find these Busilla lots of handmade ornaments, or I think they do, you know, cross-stitching kits, crewel kits, things like that, then don't sleep on those, because they will sell, and they'll sell like for okay money. So these were already put together, handmade. They were very cute. There was some ink bleeding. Whatever woman or man did put them together, they kind of put some ink where they were gonna stitch their eyes and their mouths, and so there was a little bit of the bleeding on the faces. I disclosed that, and then I listed them. I bought these on June 24th, so they sold relatively quickly. I paid $2 was my cost of goods. I took an offer on these for $26. No, I did not take an offer. They used my coupon. So they used my coupon, and after everything was said and done, I made $17.84 on these. The next set is this Patagonia Boys Athletic Elastic Waist Shorts Lot, medium large worn wear. So this was the worn wear from Patagonia. It was a recent haul. I paid up for these. I was at a garage sale. She shut down our Poshmark closet, and she had these posted for $5 each. I just kind of grabbed them. And then I got home and I really started paying attention. I knew they were the worn wear, but I got home, I really started paying attention. I was like, oh, these have some flaws on them. Like on one of the shorts, they had cut out this, there must have been some like swim trunks. They had cut that out. And so there was just some seam issues that it looked like Patagonia had tried to fix. So I decided to lot these together. I'm glad I did. And I tried to price it to move, because I didn't want to just hang on to them. Because even if you have a nice brand, a good quality brand that you know is going to sell, there are some pieces, I mean, you have to price it to sell. You can't just, you know, or at least, I mean, you can price it however you want to. I don't want it to set. So I was trying to price it to be able to sell quickly, especially with the condition issues. So I sold them. My cost of goods was $10. I paid $5 each. So I sold them for $18. I took an offer. I think I had posted it for maybe $22. Took an offer for $18. So after shipping and everything, my fees, I made $4.79. It's okay. They're gone. They had condition issues. A lot of people, when they get something and they realize, oh, there's condition issues, sometimes they'll just, you know, donate it back, throw it in the trash. I try and recoup as much money as I can back. I used to, it's still not a bad idea. If I had something nice with condition issues, I would do I would just do a bidding, an auction style listing on eBay for 5 to 7 days, see if I could just get my money back that way, start it really low. And a lot of times, actually, I always made my money back. Now, you still have to ship it and do all that, and it's time out of your day, yes. But I always tried to at least recoup as much as I could. So anyway, it was in my door and out my door quickly, and that's all I cared about. So that was my sales on the 2nd. On the 3rd, I had one sale. And so I was like, okay, here we go. And this, what I actually bought at that same garage sale. And I don't think she realized, I mean, she could have probably marked this up, but she had this on the $2 table. And so it was this Adidas Climalite Racerback athletic dress, pockets large. And so I only paid $2 for this. Let's see, the buyer purchased it for $18. They used a 20% off coupon. And so my cost of goods was only $2, like I said. So I made $12.22. I like having the coupon in there. Some people don't pay attention to it, but, you know, I like to give people good deals. And so, you know, when I looked this up, these athletic dresses, they are in style, but comps are everywhere. If you get on eBay, it's everywhere. Like there were some selling for $7 and there were some selling up in the 20s. So I just picked $18 to list it at. And it was very nice. I actually wish it would have fit me because I really love this. Lightweight, like put some biker shorts on underneath. And I like the ones that have the biker shorts underneath, but these do not have them. So anyway, yeah, I made $12.22. Thursday, I did not have any sales. Then Friday came along and I had 3 sales. So that was exciting. The first is this Hoodies, the Arrow collectible car hood ornament Loot Crate DC Comics. So yesterday I posted a video. I got this huge bag of toys at the Goodwill for $10, and I actually still have it, $10.93. And so yeah, if you watch that video, this is one of those that was in that bag. And I almost didn't list this. I almost just put this in my booth, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to list it. So I took an offer on it. Yeah, I took an offer for $5.20. There are collectibles that are just weird to me. People collect the craziest things. I'm sure this is probably really popular to collect. I had no idea what this was. So yeah, I did look comps up. I did do that. So I took the offer just to get it going. And at the end of it, it's hard for me to know the true cost of goods on each of these because I just sold another big lot out of the same bag, but I took a lot of these to my flea market booth. So in my spreadsheet, I just put, you know, bag of miscellaneous Marvel type DC comic toys, $10.93. So I'm just kind of keeping track of it that way. But I did recoup some of that back. I profited $4.49 on this. So yeah, glad to see it go. The next was this Kona Soul leopard print twist front bikini top, size 8 to 12. This was new with tag, very cute. This Kona Soul can do good. Some resellers refuse to buy the separate pieces of bikinis. Sometimes they will sit for you. But I was at Bag of Bargain and I was like, I just hate. Now, my cost of goods was higher. It was $2.50. So I must have had something big in my bag because my cost of goods was $2.50, which is more than I like my cost of goods to be at. So anyway, it sold. I took an offer of $8 on this, and I made $4.13 after everything. So, you know, if my cost of goods wasn't so much, I would have made more, but it is what it is. I bought a big bag. I love Bag of Bargain for that reason. You know, I get as many as I can. I might make a good profit on 1 or 2 items in the bag, and then the other stuff is lower. But that's kind of, you know, that's what I do when I'm in those places. I look for a couple items that I can really make a profit on, and then I just try and fill the bag with maybe some cheaper items. So anyway, and I took a chance since it was new with Tag. And then these Merrell Dusk Air Maui leather canteen flat Mary Jane shoes, size 9.5, women's brown. I bought these at that same garage sale with the skirt with the Patagonia shorts on $6.28. My cost of goods was $8. I got 3 pair of Vionics, which haven't sold. I've had some traffic on them. I haven't received any offers or anything. So I took a chance on these. She had them marked up like the Vionics. And truthfully, they looked like new. They were in great condition. I accepted an offer of $18. So my profit was $8.68. You know, the way I look at it is I made almost $9 and I didn't have to hold it for very long. It sold and the Vionics haven't yet. Yeah, I'm going to make more on the Vionics probably, but anyway, it is what it is. And I made $8.68. Saturday, I had 3 sales on Saturday. So like I was feeling good at this point. I was like, okay, it's been about a week already. Another Poshmark sale, and this is a Talbot's black and white polka dot drop waist midi dress. It was so pretty. And like it was summery, and it had like this 3/4 sleeve that tied. It was just so pretty. I love this dress. And I did get this at a garage sale for $3 and took an offer it sold for $25. And so my profit ended up being $17. I was super excited to see it go because it was a relatively new piece. And then eBay sells some more. I got rid of this Tweeds woman 100% linen button-up top jacket, size 1X. I have had this. It was inventory last year. So I received an offer for $15 on this, and I took it. I just wanted it out of here. I've had multiple sales on this. I mean, this has been through like 3 half off. Like every once in a while, I get a wild hair and I'll do like a 50% sale in my eBay store. And so I had like 3 sales, and this was in it. It never sold. And then all of a sudden I got an offer for $15. I was like, goodbye. I'll see you later. And it's sold. Now my picture is not the greatest. I should have probably redone my picture, but I'm getting a call. Sorry, guys. I will call them back. So anyway, at the end of it, I made $14.47. So I was glad to see that go. And then my last item for the week are these Air Jordan Zion 1 youth size 4.5Y for youth athletic basketball high top shoes. I took an offer on these, and they used an extra 20% off coupon, or maybe they just used the coupon, but they sold for $15. My cost of goods was $2. I bought this at a garage sale, I want to say the 1st of June. And anyway, so they sold $15 with a discount. I profited $7.96. And this is one of those items I looked up. If these would have been adult shoes, I would have definitely profited more. But anyway, I just took a chance. They were in really good condition with minor scuffing, and so they ended up selling. So anyway, guys, I had a better week, and I'm just ecstatic that I had a better week. This week has gone a little bit slower. Definitely last Tuesday was a godsend. It kind of got something going on my eBay store that day. It was like all of a sudden people could see my stuff. And I think that happens. It's, you know, whatever you want to say about the algorithm, it's like some days it's like someone opened the golden gates and they can see my stuff all of a sudden. But anyway, my profit was $173.63. So not too shabby. I, of course, would love to see that reach 300. You know, that's kind of my goal, is to have at least a $300 week, and then to sell 3 things consistently every single day. Those are my goals. I feel like you just kind of got to start somewhere, and that's mine. And yeah, and then just work on getting higher, you know, lower cost of goods, higher profit, and just kind of doing what you can to keep it going. And with that, I am ending this video, and thank you guys so much for joining. It is Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday. Have a great rest of your week and a great weekend. I will see you guys later, and God bless.